No. Hello guys. Hello guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the luxury, but he plays with effect. You leave him out, you lose his goal contributions. It's as simple as that, Peter.
No argument. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Played back in. Pass somewhat off target. Maicon. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Gakpo! Gakpo! Oh, a very decent attempt. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rijkaard. He's having a go! Just off target.
Gakpo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Mateus looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Haaland. And he's onside. A chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Aubameyang! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Gakpo. He's through here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Van der Vaart. Now it's Aubameyang. And they're quick to get it back. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Gakpo. Half-time getting close now. Can he get on the end of this? Van der Vaart's cross. He gets big! He's scored! First blood drawn. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 added minutes has been
So
indicated.
the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well,
He's had a shot! Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's onto it. Haaland! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that's well seen too. And that was nowhere near his best. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cruyff kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Gakpo. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Van der Vaart goes steaming forward. Gets good distance on it. Rijkaard. Van der Vaart. He's in space and looking for options. Ball comes in. Cleared without hesitation. Traoré.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Berbatov. And Berbatov! That has not gone well. Now it's Gakpo. And it's been played through, and it's Aubameyang.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rooney! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Erling Haaland. Number 19. Johan Cruyff. Number 9.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's the pivot, the one his team hinges around.
That's a throw. Vitinha. And they've got rid. Vitinha, Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's a good ball. And Berbatov! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Guardiola. Nice looking ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gullit. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Distributed tidily. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Berbatov. He's been... Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Rooney. Ball comes in.
When it's delivered early like that, defender...
He's had a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Gullit looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, played right into his path. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Back into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And we
We're
come
back
to
on
you
the
now
first
with a
45
quick
minutes.
request for
Well, both
support
sides would have
for our
expected
World
a
Charity
closely
Fund.
fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made
Substitutions taking
to
place.
change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. Probing pass.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop. Takes the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fernandez. And here's Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Real chance! Dybala! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Big header! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Berbatov.
Both sides then
Number
taking this
6,
chance to turn to their
Erling
benches.
Haaland. Number
Quite a thriller this
17,
one's become.
Pep Guardiola.
Well, I think the players will be
Number
buoyed by the fact that
19,
they've managed to level
Johan
things in a
Cruyff.
hurry. Tails
Number
most
9,
definitely up now.
Rooney.
Now he's got space
Coming on the
here.
field,
You can never be
number
short of runners
14,
into space,
Hector
as long as the
Brazil.
space left behind
Number 15,
is filled.
Batistuta. Number 8, Beckham. Number 4, Neymar. Number 22,
Vitinha.
Messi.
Messi.
Substitution.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Hullet.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he finish? Superb from Hullet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off.
Oh no, this does not look good. And
Added
Hullet!
minute has
They've scored! And there's been looking for. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things go... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This and the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Haaland. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zanetti. Guardiola. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Xavi Alonso. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafinha. Hazard. Rafinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball's gone out of play. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a good ball. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 29 minutes is number 9, Wayne Rooney! Wayne Rooney!
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
Chance for a shot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 32 minutes is
Was there
Number
ever
10.
any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rafinha. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Hazard. And he was quick to react. Cruyff quietly revving up. He is through here. Berbatov.
there will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please turn your
Barcelona
attention to
are
the
level
screen for
pegging at
information
half-time then,
provided
and
by
it's
the
a
local
finely balanced
police.
game. 1-1 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rooney. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy. And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
He's one-on-one, big chance! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Zanetti.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
He's had it taken off him. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Berbatov. Oh, he's burst through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. No way through. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game. Crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And this is Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Quarter of an hour played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. So we're still where we started right now. I was going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Dijk. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 20.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Berbatov certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy.
And Cruyff! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Johan Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Johan Cruyff!
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alex Ramiro. Oh, terrible mistake. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's beautifully weighted. Ramiro breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rooney. And he's in on Berbatov! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Pass, perfectly delivered.
And the half-time whistle goes. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chiellini. And it's Rooney. Berbatov. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Rooney. He's got away. There's a no-nonsense tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guardiola being hounded, manhandled at times. Cruyff! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he should have made it 4.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rooney. Berbatov. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. That has not gone well. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great ball, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20,
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Erling Haaland. Number 17, Pep Guardiola. Number 19, Johan
How many
Cruyff.
interceptions have we seen
Number
now?
9,
Someone's got to up the
Rooney.
quality and set an example.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 11.
Now he's got
Number
space here.
8,
Good ball over the top.
Number
He's in a great
23.
position here. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hitting the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Beckham. Hazard. Oh, just skips past his man. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, super ball. Messi. To Conceição. Albert Ferrer.
2 added minutes has been
For
indicated.
Messi. Now that's well seen too. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be it. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd does. So it's down to business here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether...
And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Xavi Alonso. Rafinha. It's a searching pass. And it's Wirtz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Rafinha. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Hazard. Oh, important interception. Wirtz. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there's the clearance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Goes for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Terrific header! Oh, it's hit a post! Looking for options for movement. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Mexico! Devoid of any complexity.
Better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Minutes is number 13, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the
Kylian
first
Mbappe.
goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's in a great position here. Zanetti. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He's picked his way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way past. Rafinha. Chance! No mistake! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These just a little happy now.
Number
The
23.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fair equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, perfectly measured that. It's made its way to him. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp... He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Liverpool kick off the second half.
Mexico have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, super find. And that is as far as they're going to go. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Can he finish? Oh, in he goes again. That's another chance. Goal! Mexico! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now this could be It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi! Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is... Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vids. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Mexico. Number 10, Atebrisov. Number 19, Retz. Number 7.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 13, Mbappe.
And here's Messi.
என்னடா பொட்டி வாங்கிட்டு வர்றான்
Ronaldo. And here's
ஐயோ இவன் வேற பொட்டி
Big relief, it just needed better
நான் கூட ஒழுங்கா அடிச்சிருவானு பயந்துட்டேன்டா
What was on his mind there? Should have put his foot right through it.
Guardiola gathers from the goal kick.
ரொனால்டோ வேணா அடிச்சிருப்பான்
Lautaro Martinez. Substitutions taking place.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
அடி முடிஞ்சிடா இந்த மேட்ச் நீ ஜெயிச்சிட்டடா
No, that's been intercepted.
இந்த மேட்ச் உண்மையானே நல்லா விளையாண்டடா அதான் ஜெயிக்க போற சேலஞ்சில்
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Martinez.
This usually is the
In
time
the
to
lower
get
video.
into conservation mode.
Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's really well manoeuvred. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Look at the space here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
மரணமான மேட்ச்
Mexico
You're
proudly
right.
puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy
And
to have won
a quick
it.
reminder today, everybody, to make sure
How
to
would you
put
sum
any
up what
litter
we've
in the
witnessed,
bins
Jim?
provided.
Well, I think the manager
Thank
can
you.
take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
என்னடா
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
ஓகே 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 லைவ் ஓடிட்டு தான் இருக்கு லைட்டு போட்டுதான் ஓகே $300 coins. Okay, okay. 100 coins கிடைக்கும் 15 நாள் லாகின் பண்ணிருந்தேனாவே. Yeah. பார்க்கல ராகுல் ஸ்டீம்ல ராகுல் ஸ்டீம்ல வாய்ஸ் கேட்கும் அதுக்கு அந்த மாதிரி பேசு.
I'm Peter Drury, and with me in the commentary box on Counter Reports is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere.
Yeah, அப்படியே இந்த வாய்ஸ் அப்படியே கேட்கும்டா.
Lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Ooh.
Good run, lovely
நல்ல கோல் இல்ல?
That is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vitinha. They're urging him to shoot.
யாரா ஒருத்தன் பறந்துட்டு இருக்கான் தனியா.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Somewhat off target. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's
Nice.
Vitinha. Vitinha.
Yeah.
Rafinha. Into the channel.
ஓய்
Now there's a Cristiano Ronaldo.
கொஞ்சம் வேகமாடிடா.
Try to keep this alive. And again.
கேக்குதா இல்லையா?
The keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He won't be happy with that one. Played back in.
அவளுக்கு கேக்குதா இல்லையா?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
நைட் மாஸ்டர் கேக்குதா இல்லையா?
The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He has found the way through. The shot! Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead.
கேக்குது
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
ஆனா கொஞ்சம் பேஸா கேக்கும்.
Mexico have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Vitinha. Van Dijk. Mexico are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. There they go, hunting in packs. Cristiano. Chance! Oh, just left a decent finish.
ரொனால்டோ தான் அடிச்சான். சந்துல கால் விட்டான் ரொனால்டோ.
Succumbs to the pressure. He's beaten those for a shot.
Good.
Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. And now it's again in double quick time.
Hello.
He has given that the lot back.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more hearing, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on
Hey.
I'd say go and grab a third.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Rice. Rice.
ஐயோ அவ்வளவு தூரம் ஓடி வந்தானேடா உயிரை கொடுத்து.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
பாரு நீ ஸ்பீடா அவனுக்கு பாஸ் போட்டுருக்கணும். எதுக்கு இப்போ முன்னாடியே ஒருத்த ஃப்ரீயா இருந்தான் அவனுக்கு போட்டுருக்கலாம்.
Driving through the middle. Vitz. Nice looking ball. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot. They've got to be quick to recover this. Good effort.
நல்ல லெஃப்ட் பேக் ரைட் பேக்டா அவனுக்கு.
The first half compared with your expectations.
அவனை தள்ளிட்டு ஓட கூட முடியல.
Should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Mexico are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
ப்ரோன்னு பேசிக்கலாம். ஓகே ப்ரோ.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo. Unai Simon claims comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
Bro, pass எப்படி?
Face to face with the keeper. Shoots! And it's there!
Pass எப்படி bro?
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A mere formality, no on a certainty.
He is truly in his own. Well, when you get in that position,
அவன் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பீடு கம்மி தான்டா.
panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
அவன் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பீடு கம்மி, அதனாலதான் எம்பப்பே ஓடுற வரைக்கும் வெயிட் பண்ணி அதுக்கப்புறம் பாஸ் போட்டேன். அப்பதான் அவனால அந்த பாஸ் எடுக்க முடியும்.
Mexico find a position of real strength now. No way through there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
ஓஹோ,
Cristiano Ronaldo. Fits.
நான் இதுதான்டா கேக்குறேன், நீ அட்வான்ஸா எப்படி அந்த வளைவுக்கு போற?
And he's gone looking for.
நான் அங்கதான் வருவேன்னு முன்னாடியே வளைஞ்சு வச்சுக்கிறேன். அதனால இந்த மாதிரி எவனும் பண்ண மாட்டான். ரொம்ப
Up to the hour now. Vitinha. Brilliant by Vitinha.
நான் மத்த பிளேஸ் விளையாடுற மாதிரி உங்ககிட்ட விளையாடுறேன்னா நீ ப்ரோ மேட்ச் மாதிரி விளையாடுறியா? அதனால இப்ப நான் வெயிட் பண்ணேன், நீ என்ன பண்றேன்னு பார்த்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் திரும்பினேன்.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crushed it in.
It was probably past the keeper.
ஆமா, சில நேரம் அந்த 200 சென்டிமீட்டர் இருக்கிறவங்களாம் விழுந்தா பிரிட்ஜ் மாதிரி நின்னுப்பான். அவனை தாண்டி நீ தூக்கி விட்டா மட்டும்தான் பால் போகும். யாருன்னு தெரியலையா அவன்? ஓ, சிபியா? அவன் ஸ்பீட் செக் பண்றான். நீயே பாரு, சென்டர் பேக்கு எப்பயுமே ஸ்பீடு கம்மியா தான் இருக்கும்.
Substitution for Mexico. Number 10, Number 13, Mbappe.
Knocks it into space. Yamal receives it in a wide position.
De Bruyne.
It's not getting through.
Vitinha.
Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking for the run.
Offside.
That looks a cracking ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Number 4, Kroos. Substitutions taking place.
செமையான பேக் பாஸ்ரா.
That will annoy them. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Toni Kroos. It's Kroos! Wonderful from Kroos! A finish right with the top goal!
அதெல்லாம் அப்படிதான் ப்ரோ.
Continue to get darker and darker.
எப்படி உனக்கு தெரியற மாதிரி இன்னொரு 4 கோல் போடுறோம்.
Fluke either makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just
Gnabry! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
train வந்துட்டானுங்க.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
என்னடா ட்ரெயின் வந்துட்டானுங்க.
And he was quick to react. Lovely feet.
ஓடுறா போல.
Big chance. He's put his foot right.
198 சென்டிமீட்டரா நிக் வால்டர் மட்டும். அவன் ஒரு ஜெர்மன் பிளேயர், இப்பதான் கொஞ்சம் சின்ன பையனா ஃபேமஸ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கான். அவ்வளவுதான்.
The final 5 minutes. He's gone for goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Right.
ஓடிக்கோ.
Great ball and he's in here. Oh, great chance.
He
scored. hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
மார்ஷியல் டர்ன் அது
Well, it's a
360
goal
டிகிரி
fest,
டர்ன்.
and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Added minutes has been indicated.
போச்சுடா
Through ball.
ஓடுறா டேக்கிள்.
Goes down, but nothing given.
எப்படி பத்தி வீர கொடுத்து டேக்கிள் போட்டேன்.
And that is a little
என்னடா
unorthodox.
பண்றான்பா?
Yamal looking to run.
வாளை பார்த்து நின்னுட்டே இருக்கிறான்டா ஓட.
Nice control.
அவ்வளவுதான். மேட்ச் ஓவர் கண்ணா.
And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will
வேற டீம் எடுத்துட்டு வரேன். இருக்கலே லீஸ்ட் டீமா ரெடி பண்ணிட்டு வந்துட்டு ஃபைனலா ஒரு மேட்ச் போட்டு முடிக்கிறேன். ஆமா ஆமா நீ தான் நல்லா சொன்னல நீ நல்லா ஈவென்ட் டைம்ல வந்தடா அப்படின்னு. என்ன பண்ண வந்து டீமை பார்த்துட்டு சேலஞ்சு கொடு. என்னது அவனும் ஆமா ஷோ டைம். நீ வந்துட்டு என் டீமை பார்த்துட்டு அப்புறமேட்டா சேலஞ்சு கொடு சரியா. 4-0 கூட குடுக்கறதுனா கொடு பார்த்துக்கலாம். சப்ஸ்டியூட் வெயிட்டான ஆளுங்களை வச்சிருக்கேன். செகண்ட் ஹாஃப்ல தான் இருக்கல. ஆ என்னது யாரு ஆமா ஆமா இந்தியா டீம்ல இருந்து அவன் சரி நல்ல பேர் லெஸ்டன் குலாசோ நினைக்கிறான். லெஸ்டன் குலாசோ ஏய் அவன் ஏடிகே முகான்ல ஆடிட்டு இருப்பான்டா. இந்த டீமுக்கு என்ன சேலஞ்சு 3-0 3024 ஸ்ட்ரென்த் தான். இல்ல 3-0 3 கோல் லீடு அவ்வளவுதான். லாஸ்ட் மேட்ச்ரா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீ ஒன்னு ஜெயிச்சிருக்க நான் ஒன்னு ஜெயிச்சிருக்கேன். இப்ப இல்ல சேலஞ்சு 3 நடந்துருச்சா.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And the shot! Goal! Mexico! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first
One
moment.
goal, bro.
They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Strong running down that left flank. That has ended up in no man's land.
bro வெளிய அடிக்கிற.
And that's a throw. Now, can they get it away?
ஓடுறா.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ramiro comes out.
ஆனா உன் கேம்ல இம்ப்ரூவ்மென்ட் தெரியுதுடா.
First quarter of an hour gone. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Not done well.
ஓய் நல்ல பாஸ். இட்டினா நல்ல பாஸ் போட்டான்.
Football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it though that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what
நீ
makes it
திரும்பவும்
work
எனக்கு
is
நல்லா
that
தெரிஞ்சிருச்சு.
everyone in this team has the courage to show their players. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
குட்டி வாங்கிட்டு போறானே.
Cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this?
Nice.
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
பவர் ஷாட் போட்டுருந்தீனா ஆனா இல்ல கரெக்டான ஷாட் தான்.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with
இன்னும்
it.
கொஞ்சம் பாலை நிறுத்தி நவுத்தி ஒரு சின்னதா அந்த அளவுக்கு நீ கொஞ்சம் பொறுமையா யோசிச்சு விளையாட ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா அவ்வளவுதான். டர்னிங் பிளேயர் ஆயிருவேன்.
Cleared without hesitation.
ஓ
And the shots on here. Mexico have the chance to go the other way.
ஓடுறா லுக்காக்கு ஓடுறா. லுக்காக்குன்றவெல்லாம் நான் ஒரு டைம்ல செமையான பிளேயரா இருந்தான்டா.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far. The score is 1-0. Unai Simon.
நானே அடிக்கலாம் அவனே வந்து அடிச்சிட்டான். டிஸ்டன் கொலாஸ் ஓடிக்கோ. ஐயோ.
Ball's gone out of play.
ஹை ப்ரோ, ஸ்ட்ரீம் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கவங்களா லைக் பண்ணுங்க. எப்படி
Mexico are one up and
அவங்க கிட்ட பேசாதே இருந்தவனா அப்புறம் அவங்க தனியா இருப்பாங்க.
Dumfries.
நானே இப்பதான் முதல் தடவை சொல்றேன். யாரு டைலாக் போடலையா? அவனுங்களுக்குன்னு சில செட்டிங் இருக்குடா. நீ ரொம்ப டஃப்பான கண்ட்ரோல்ஸ் எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு தரடா. எப்படிடா இப்படிலாம் சொல்ற? நானே கூட இதெல்லாம் யோசிக்க மாட்டேன்டா.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
டக்குனே 10 பேர் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காங்கன்னு வந்துச்சுடா. அதனால தான் சொன்னேன். ஆமா, நீ கூட சொல்லு. நீங்க கூட ஏதாவது சேலஞ்சு கொடுங்க गाइस. நல்ல சேலஞ்சா கொடுங்க. வரக்கூடிய நாட்களில் நாங்க கம்ப்ளீட் செய்றோம். என் ப்ரோ பிளேயர் ஃப்ரெண்ட் எல்லாத்தையும் பண்ணிடுவாப்ல. கண்டிப்பா ப்ரோ, நம்மளே மாத்தி வச்சுக்கலாம்.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
ஒரு 10 மணி அந்த மாதிரி போட்டா கொஞ்சம் பாப்பானுங்களா?
Before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
இந்த ரவுல ஒரு 10 மணி வாக்குல போட்டா கொஞ்சம் வியூஸ் கிடைக்கும். நீ 10 மணி ஃப்ரீ ஆயிருவியா?
Looking to play him in. This is just off target.
அப்பனா நாளைக்கு வெனஸ்டே வா. நாளைக்கு எப்ப வரேன்னு பார்க்கறேன்.
Under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow.
ஏய் என்னடா ரெண்டாவது கோலே போக மாட்டேங்குதா? இது வர கொஞ்சம் சூடு பிடிக்கணும் ஆட்டம். டேய் நீ சூடு பிடிச்சாடா.
And the through ball. That's an excellent interception. Played back. Just about up to the hour now.
Okay, nice.
Oh, it's come loose.
இதெல்லாம் கோல் போகாது நீ பாவம்.
That's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
நான் வான டிஃபெண்டர்ஸ்ரா வாள.
Whether they can sustain it.
சொன்னியாடா அதே மாதிரியே கேக்குறாங்கடா. இப்போ கொஞ்சம் அடிச்சு தம்சம் பண்ண போறேன்டா. கொஞ்சம் இம்பைஸ் இறக்குறேன் உள்ள. வாரண்டா கீழே இருக்கிட்டியா? மெஸ்ஸி இறக்கிட்டியா? தெரியலையா? தெரியலையே ஸ்ட்ரைக் ஆகலையே தான். அப்படியா? ஓ மாஸ் பண்ணிருக்கானுங்களா? ரீல்ஸா இல்ல?
Number 10, Lukaku.
Not quite on the same wavelength.
Number 12.
Now it's Messi.
Number 11, Lautaro Martinez.
Olise.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
ஐயோ கரெக்டா ப்ரோட்ட
Thinking.
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so I do think they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
மெஸ்ஸி ரொனால்டோ ஒண்ணா விளையாட வைக்கலாம்ல.
That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal.
போச்சு நீ மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் நல்ல பாஸ் போட்டிருந்தீனா செம்ம கோல் இது.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
பாத்தியா பாஸ ஆனா வால் தடுத்துட்டான்.
Mexico have got it back and they'll have another go. Yamal, Rafinha.
ஐஸ்ரா.
Well cut out.
வரங்க மாதிரி தடுத்தான்.
Squeeze it through.
வரங்க மாதிரி தடுக்கறான். நாய் விச்சறவங்க கால் தூக்கம் விடுதான்.
Now it's Martinez. And that could set him on his way. And he's running through. Decent chance. It's in. And things are looking good for them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having...
There could be trouble here. Just cruising.
நீ போதும்டா எனக்கு.
And they are pulling clear here.
சார்ஜ் 1% தான்டா.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, that's excellent composure because the keeper goalkeeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Number 21.
Mexico find a position of real strength now. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. Mbappe! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Vitinha. Options for movement. It's played through for him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Please report to the staff room
What are your
immediately.
thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
கனெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு மைக் போட்டுடலாம் வாய்ஸ் டைரக்டா கேக்குற மாதிரி. Thank you guys.